To court death, imagine Taylor Swift facing off against Deadpool, Mephisto taking over Westview, or Spider-Man riding dinosaurs. Exciting, right? Well, tough luck, because none of these wild ideas ever actually happened. Since Thor Ragnarok came out just a year before Avengers: Infinity War, many fans believed the movie would set up a crucial plot point for the Infinity Saga's grand finale. Hela, the self-proclaimed goddess of death, is the main antagonist in Ragnarok. Even though she meets her end in the film's climax, leaked plot rumors suggested she might return to fill in for death going into Infinity War. In the comics, Thanos' motivation to wipe out half of existence stems from his desire to impress Death herself. At the time, some argued that introducing Hela as a stand-in for Thanos' affections would be too strange for general audiences. Of course, this never happened. Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige, however, played into the rumors a bit during a 2016 interview with Vulture, saying, "Anything is possible, but knowledge of the comics can be both beneficial to fans anticipating things and also misleading. So, you'll have to see." As Marvel's head honcho, Feige has perfected the art of issuing evasive statements, keeping fans completely in the dark until the project is revealed. In the end, Thanos had no crush on anyone in Infinity War. He simply wanted to eliminate half of all life to prevent resource depletion and universal suffering. Death herself did eventually appear in Agatha, House of Harkness, played by Aubrey Plaza, but by that point, Thanos had been long gone. Fans also had high expectations for potential cameos in 2022's Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. One of the biggest rumors suggested that Tom Cruise would join the MCU as a variant of Iron Man, while other sources speculated he could be a variant of Obadiah Stane from the first Iron Man film. This would have been a nostalgic treat, especially considering Cruise had once been considered for Iron Man before Robert Downey Jr. landed the role. In the movie, Doctor Strange encounters multiple variants during the Illuminati sequence, including Captain Carter, Reed Richards, and Professor X, but no Iron Man, and certainly no Tom Cruise. It turns out Cruise's Tony Stark never progressed beyond the idea stage. Writer Michael Waldron revealed that he had discussed the possibility with Kevin Feige, but nothing ever materialized. That said, Cruise hasn't closed the door on joining the MCU in the future. Speaking to Phase Zero about potentially joining a superhero project, he said, "I don't rule anything out. It's what's the story? What's the character? Does it interest me?" The Silver Surfer remains one of Marvel's most popular characters, so it's no surprise fans have been eagerly anticipating his arrival in the MCU. Back in 2018, rumors circulated that the Surfer and even Galactus might appear in Avengers: Infinity War. These rumors likely stemmed from the Infinity Gauntlet comic storyline, where the Surfer plays a key role. But realistically, this could never have happened because the movie rights for the Surfer and the Fantastic Four belonged to 20th Century Fox at the time. Joe Russo told Yahoo UK before the film's release, "I don't think we own Silver Surfer, but it's fan wish fulfillment. If the Disney Fox deal goes through, there's going to be a lot more characters coming into the Marvel universe. So some of those crazy fan theories might come true." Infinity War premiered in 2018. And the Disney-Fox merger wasn't finalized until 2019, meaning Marvel legally couldn't include the Silver Surfer. Still, the rumor mill kept spinning, with some fans even convinced that actor Kirk Clint Denlon had been cast years after the film's release. Denlon told Comic Book Movie, "I have to leave some secrecy. I don't know how else to explain it, but time ideally will tell." Was he just fueling hype, or did the Russos anticipate the merger happening sooner? Sadly, we may never know. By now, comic book fans have realized the word multiverse is practically synonymous with cameo. It's the perfect excuse to bring back actors who haven't appeared in superhero films for years, often without strings attached. While these cameos are a dream come true for fans, Marvel keeps most of them shrouded in secrecy. Even though everyone knew Deadpool and Wolverine would feature a range of heroes from different Marvel universes, the studio still managed to fool fans by planting fake rumors. Speaking to Games Radar, Deadpool and Wolverine producer Wendy Jacobson explained why some rumored cameos never happened. There may have been some misdirection online or in person to protect secrecy. One persistent rumor claimed former X-Men actors would appear, including Halle Berry as Storm, James Marsden as Cyclops, and Famke Janssen as Jean Grey. Fans even speculated that Taylor Swift might enter the MCU as Dazzler. It's hard to know which rumors came from Marvel and which came from unreliable leakers, but the confusion successfully hid the film's actual cameos. In the end, Deadpool and Wolverine did feature heavy hitters like Wesley Snipes as Blade and Chris Evans. Not as Captain America, of course, but it still wasn't Taylor Swift. The mystery surrounding WandaVision kept fans glued to their screens week after week. Just what exactly was happening in Westview? How much did Wanda understand about her sitcom reality? Who was really behind it? Early rumors suggested Mephisto would play a role, which made sense. As a magical villain capable of bending reality, his presence would have fit perfectly with Wanda Maximoff's journey toward becoming the Scarlet Witch. Each week, more fans became convinced Mephisto would appear, but he never did. Eventually, director Matt Shakman confirmed that Mephisto had never been considered for the show. So why did fans think he would be in WandaVision? Aside from the storyline making sense, a leaked image of a Diamond Select Toys mini figure featuring Mephisto circulated during the show's run, but it was later confirmed as fake. The true villain of WandaVision, of course, remained intact. It wasn't all bad news for Mephisto fans, though. After 4 years, Marvel's Lord of Evil finally made his MCU debut in the Disney Plus series Ironheart. For now, he's only appeared in human form, but the finale hints that he will remain a major presence moving forward. Avengers Infinity War wastes no time showcasing Thanos' strength, kicking off the film by utterly dominating the Hulk. The beating leaves Bruce Banner so shaken that he refuses to transform for the rest of the movie. Some fans believed this set the stage for Hulk's triumphant return in Endgame. Funko figures even hinted at a rematch between Hulk and Thanos, but it never happened. Endgame co-writer Stephen McFeely explained that once Hulk became Smart Hulk, he was fundamentally different, and revenge wasn't part of his character arc. Fans may have considered it a missed opportunity, but it made narrative sense. Leading up to Spider-Man No Way Home, the world expected Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield to appear, and they did. Yet many also believed Kristen Dunst would reprise her role as Mary Jane Watson from Sam Raimi's trilogy. Dunst repeatedly denied involvement, and when the movie premiered, she was indeed absent. The reason? She wasn't asked. Dunst remains enthusiastic about returning, so fans may see her as MJ before the multiverse saga concludes. One of the strangest MCU leaks involved Spider-Man himself. Fans thought Peter Parker would end up in the Savage Land during his first solo MCU film. In the comics, the Savage Land is a hidden tropical prehistoric region in Antarctica, a pretty out-there concept for Spider-Man's MCU introduction. In reality, Homecoming keeps Peter in New York City. The rumor likely originated from a scrapped Sinister Six script by Drew Goddard for the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movies, which included Spidey riding a T-Rex in the Savage Land. That project was later canceled, and Spider-Man entered the MCU with a completely fresh story. In the end, there were no dinosaurs. Just Peter learning what it truly means to be a hero in his first MCU adventure.